You are listening to the Sinister DreamCast Network.
Hello again, Internet. Welcome back to Scenario Store News. I'm Juliana.
And I'm Keerstan.
Guess what, guys? It's a fucking Sunday.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah, what the fuck? We haven't done that in a while.
No.
This episode is brought to you by our official new mugs of the podcast. Because, thank you, Five Below. If you have a Five Below in your area, please go see if they have these mugs. Like, they're not paying us to say this. We just really like Five Below.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, we each have these beautiful large, they're like 16-ounce mugs.
Yes, they're huge.
That are, this really nice, like, pale shade of, like, greenish, like...
Cyan.
Teal.
Like...
Cyan.
Is this cyan? It's not what I picture cyan as.
Turquoise?
Cyan is light blue.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I think I would have called it, like, a light turquoise, because cyan in my head is different, but I guess if it's cyan, it's cyan. I will trust the person who knows colors from film school, so... with this beautiful floral design, and then just amongst this beautiful display of flowers, it says, "I can't even." So...
And then inside the rim it says, "Hello, beautiful." So as you drink it, you read, "Hello, beautiful."
These are the best mugs ever.
Seriously. Thank you, Five Below, for your gorgeous mugs.
Yes, and if you do now go looking for these mugs and you find them, you're welcome.
Right? How you'll have mugs that match ours.
Yeah. Sweet. As everyone should.
Yes.
These are the best mugs.
Seriously, they're so nice.
So how are you, Keerstan?
Oh, you know. It's week 2. How are you?
I'm just getting over being sick, so that's fun. Like, I'm like at the end of it now, but... Still not good times.
No. No, the times are not good. The times are bad.
The times are very bad.
The times are very bad.
I would also like to take a horrifying moment to rescind my previous statement that I made during the primaries that we thought was hilarious. That Donald Trump was Knight Commander Meredith and Hillary Clinton was Grand Cleric Althena. I would like to tragically rescind that statement now. No. Donald Trump is Althena. Mike Pence is Meredith. We're fucked.
We're doomed. Doomed! Where's Anders? I need a chantry boom.
I mean, what? You didn't just say that.
No. Well,
although I still like
hypothetical. Jeez.
My favorite tag, though, when I posted that on Tumblr, the original thing on Tumblr, my favorite tag I still got from that was Bernie S. Anders, though. Like, yes. Except it was not to be.
Ugh. Yet, you don't know.
2020, bitch.
Yes.
Although I am a little afraid, because in 2020, like, he may actually be too old at that point, except that he can't die, so it's okay.
He's like my cats. He's immortal. It's fine.
Well, have you seen that one post going around that's like, I'm becoming an organ donor so that Ruth Bader Ginsburg can take whatever the fuck can harvest whatever the fuck she wants to stay alive? I'm offering that to Bernie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess also the Notorious RBG can have all of my organs as well. I'm still mad at her for what she said about Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Still really mad at her about that. Like, not cool white feminism. Not fucking cool. But it's also a really, really terrifying prospect that John Oliver's last week tonight pointed out that, you know, with the one nomination coming up and then, you know, everybody getting old, including Ruth, who's like 83, Donald Trump could have control of the Supreme Court for years and years to come. So yes, organs, take them.
I'm fine with that. I'm down for the cause of us surviving.
We can split ours up between Ruth and Bernie.
Right? Between the two of us, there has to be some good organs.
Some. Definitely not all.
No. Some.
Like, even between the two of us, you might not find a good liver.
Probably not. Probably not. Between the two of us, at least one good kidney. We'll be fine.
Your lungs, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely
my lungs are better. Your heart might be better.
I don't know.
I feel like so. With my family history,
I know there's some shit in mine, but I don't know my family history at all well enough.
At least from the family history that I know, doomed. Doomed. That's all I really want to say anymore.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now!
Yes. On repeat in my brain.
Speaking of which, 2016 is gonna be 1 second longer than previous years, because fuck you, that's why. Because, like, just that one extra taunting second. We're in Interrobang now.
Right? Oh, yeah. This is totally Interrobang.
It's like, just that, like, just 1 second. Like, literally blink and you'll miss it. We will not notice this.
We'll notice. It's 2016.
It was also a leap year, so I don't know. Why are you bitching about a second?
You know what it fucking was?
It's just more and more of 2016.
So, yeah, fuck you. Let's see. Did you watch the John Oliver thing, by the way, that I sent you?
I haven't done anything.
Fair enough. It's so good. And then, like I told you before, there's that, like, whole last segment that's just a finale to fuck you 2016.
Yeah.
And I like, what's his fucking face? Billy Eichner's fuck you too 2017. I hate you already.
Right.
Like, yup.
I mean, if we live to see it, it'll be interesting. It's 2016 isn't over yet, and I look what it's done so far.
So it's done so much.
It
has done so much. And
it's really gonna be interesting though to see, like, in the future, if we do, how they will teach this year, because I keep seeing those memes going around. It's like, but for real though, like, I honestly don't remember, at least in my lifetime, a year where people were so disgruntled. On, like, all sides. Everyone's upset.
I was telling you the other day that, you know, like, my, being a ridiculous human being and, you know, reading up on the, the you know, detailed, like, complete plot details of the Purge movies for homework.
Right?
And discovered the first official year of the Purge was 2018, and they did a test year in 2017. I feel like this is a prophecy. This is a fucking prophecy at this point. I'm not okay.
Damn.
Which is also like I still have no actual desire to see these movies.
No.
But it's like the alt-right takes over, and then this happens, and the time frame is lining up. So
I don't like it. Nick has a comment.
2008 sucked.
Yes,
Everyone
that's true.
Agreed. 2008 also sucked.
What even happened in 2008?
Nothing
Economic
good.
collapse?
Huh?
Economic collapse?
Yeah, that thing, you know.
The recession? Thing that started this whole bullshit off.
I mean, to be fair, that was also when Obama won his first term.
Mm-hmm.
So at least that was a good that happened in 2008.
Maybe it's gonna come in eights. What year is in 8 years?
24?
So is that when the next weird doomsday is going to happen? Doom year? Anyway, enough about Doom for now.
Actually, here's a really good one.
Yay! Good news.
Yeah. So Keerstan found a restaurant that we all desperately need to eat at. It's in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. It serves ramen, and that's not even the best part.
Right? I mean, that in of itself is the best thing ever. But it's basically an introvert's dream.
Yeah, like, it's designed to limit human interaction.
Yes.
You seat yourself, like, you're basically eating in, like, cubbies, almost?
Yes.
Like, they kind of almost look like cubicles.
Yeah, it's almost like, when you go to a library, and they have just, like, a little desk.
Yeah, like, you press a button to refill your water.
Yeah.
You order without speaking to anybody. They just, like, pass you your food through a door. Like, this is perfect. And it looks delicious, too. I want to eat that fucking ramen, even if I do have to talk to people to get it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all ramen looks good to me.
Fuck
but
yeah.
This one is the best.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, wait for the video to loop back around now to get the name of the place, but Because...
See, mine wouldn't load because my phone wants to die. It doesn't want to live through 2016. Ichiran.
Yeah, it's in Brooklyn, and yes, I like the BuzzFeed tagline on this too. This Brooklyn ramen shop is perfect for people who hate people.
Yep. Because, I mean, like, that's the best part about Grubhub, is I don't really have to talk to anybody. So this would be, like, if I want to go out and get hot, fresh ramen.
Yeah. I feel though, like, the way it's set up, too, because it's, like, you're not completely closed off. Like, you don't, it's very easy to not notice the people beside you, but there are still people beside you. So, like, it can even be, like, a nice place to go with your friends, and, like... that, you know, your friends who are also awkward introverts like you, and then you can just go and you can eat some ramen in silence and then be like, want to get a movie.
My other favorite part about this is, like, how you're supposed to slurp ramen, and that's, like, the proper way to eat it. I am way too self-conscious to do that in public.
Same. So
I will, like, try and not do that to the best of my ability, or, like, it'll take me forever to eat it because I'm like, noodle. So I could just ugly eat this all I wanted. Like, I could be like, just eat. Like, I could put my face in the bowl. No one would know.
Like, I am just the right level of awkward where I feel like I would still need to go to this place with like, people so that, like, I would know who was on the other side of me. But then I would still, like, eat like an asshole and not give a shit because nobody's looking.
There needs to be a Korean barbecue place like this because I could also eat the ugly... like so much Korean barbecue. I would have no shame. I would order like 20 pounds. I would probably die there, which would be fine.
Yeah, so basically Interrobang this week is a road trip.
Yeah, it really is.
So yeah, next, so we're going from Brooklyn to Chicago, where they've opened up a very unique toy store, specifically for children with autism. Yeah, it's a nonprofit, or functions as part of a nonprofit, foundation that specializes in toys for children on the autism spectrum, marketing itself as a one-stop shop for parents and educators. If you could, like, tell me the name of the place, that would be really awesome, wouldn't it? Like,
don't bury the lead.
It's like, these articles are so weird because, like, they don't tell you, like, the really necessary information.
Yeah, like, that's how you should start it off, is such and such toy store in Chicago.
Spectrum Toy Store is just what it's called.
That's a very good name. Good job.
Yeah, so, like, that's just, they have, like, activity groups there. They sell sensory toys, specialty products, adaptive equipment. They also offer therapeutic programming, focusing on, the focus of the store is on children ages 3 to 13. You can try before you buy. Like, it just sounds, like, really awesome. Like, it's just, that's really awesome that, like, that's a thing that exists. Because I think we forgot to talk about it the one week that you had found it, but there was also, like, a Toys R Us, was it?
Yeah, it was going to be, I believe, certain hours at Toys R Us that they were going to have, like, a chance for children with autism to come in and shop quietly. It's like everybody in the store would be quiet, so it's not an overwhelming experience. Like, if you've ever been in a Toys R Us, it is. So... especially gearing up for the holiday season, like, it was going to be a nice thing to do to, like, you know, let children that can't function with that much going on.
With sensory overload and all that, yeah.
Like, completely bypass that and have a nice shopping experience.
Yeah, which is also then interesting and kind of sad because I recently learned that Toys R Us is affiliated with Autism Speaks. So... although I actually learned that through a Tumblr mutual who is autistic and currently working at Toys R Us, and they didn't find this out until after they started working there. So they're very conflicted, but need the money.
I mean, since it does seem like Toys R Us is making an attempt, maybe they don't know how bad that organization is.
I mean, I guess it is possible.
Because I know a lot of people don't know that they're bad.
Yeah, like, that's always such a shitty thing with, like, charities or organizations that are supposed to do good work, and then you find out, like, just the worst stuff. But then like because it is like on this like premise of good work, like you don't know unless you know.
Right.
So it's getting to be about that time of year again. Please don't donate to the Salvation Army. They are the worst.
Right.
So, now we go from Chicago to Georgia, where someone in a small town in Georgia wins at life, basically.
Yeah. It basically is like yard goals.
Yeah, especially in a super fucking red state like Georgia.
Yeah, it's brave as hell.
Yeah, it is. Like, I have so much respect for this man. Do not give me a fucking advertisement. Here we go. Yes, Georgia man builds sign calling out local racists. This is in Hapeville, I'm going to assume, Georgia. And the sign says in huge letters, "These people don't want black people in Hapeville." And it literally then just gives a list of names. Like, first and last names. Like, they are not fucking around.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Oh, it's a list of city officials. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I only wish good things for that man, and may he continue his brave work. There's a sign similar to that in, Baldwin?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Or is it Whitehall?
They're basically the same area.
Yeah, if you're in Pittsburgh, you know what I mean. But in their yard, they have a sign that says, like, Baldwin Borough is run by Nazis. Yeah, and it, like, has, like, this whole thing. And I'm like, wow, brave yard sign.
Yeah.
So, maybe that'll be a new trend. My mom is on board. My mom is totally on board with that.
Nice.
She wants to put something in the yard that says, today in Stupid Things Donald Trump Did News. Like, every day post something in our yard that says something else that he's done that's stupid.
Or you could just take,
We'll have to get a bigger yard, but whatever.
Chrissy Teigen tweeted a beautiful image of just Trump making a stupid face and just like, you know, days since being a or you know, how many days without being a national embarrassment? 0.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
She's perfect.
Yeah, so kudos to whoever put that sign in Baldwin Borough, and kudos to Joshua MacArthur Patton for putting up that sign in his town in Georgia. New Jersey is next in line. And New Jersey just scored big points with this podcast.
Right.
Now, this is not set in stone. This is in talks. But they could be the first state to make declawing cats illegal.
I'm so happy. Please don't declaw your cats. Please don't declaw your cats.
Yes,
Please don't declaw cats.
Yeah, don't declaw your fucking cats. Like, that's fucking torture. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, because even if you don't think you totally fucked them up for life,
you did.
You probably still did, because cats tend to have chronic pain issues from that. Cats also tend to hide pain. So they could be suffering in agony every single time they you know, set down a paw, and you think it's totally cool.
Basically, I found out at the vet this week that my cat, who I did not declaw but was declawed by previous owners, had one of her claws cut down too far on the bone. Yeah. So she is in chronic pain. And you can tell because when she puts her 2 front paws down, one jiggles because she doesn't like to put weight on it. So fuck you people!
And she also, like, she has the litter aversion, which is very common in declawed cats.
So if you want your cat to keep using the litter box, keep the claws, get better furniture. Just
like, it's traumatizing to them. Like, they even, like, there have been, like, personality changes.
Don't get me started.
Basically, like, to think of it in human terms, chop off your fingers to the first knuckle.
Yeah.
That's what you just did to your cat.
Yeah, you assholes. I will come and I will fight you.
So an assembly committee has approved a bill, so that it could become an animal cruelty violation, punishable up to $1,000 fine and 6 months in prison.
Yay!
So, yeah, don't declaw your cats.
No.
Seriously, like, I know, we have cats. We both have cats. We know that their claws can be a massive pain. Literally and figuratively.
Yep.
but there are ways around it. There are, like, trim their claws, cap their claws if you don't feel like you can do it. It's really not that expensive to have a groomer do it. We get Stella's claws trimmed and capped, and the caps I think are like $25 a package, but then they will last you like several uses because it comes with so many of them, and then it costs $25 to actually get it to have the groomer trim and cap the claws. So it's like you can buy them on separate paychecks, like buy the caps and then make an appointment to get it done next week. And like I've rebought a package of caps once, and it was only because my cat is fucking weird, and the size that worked the first time didn't work the second time. I haven't rebought caps since then, so like that'll last you several times.
Yeah, there are many ways around it, and the benefits quite outweigh cutting off your cat's fingertips.
It's physical and psychological torture, or $25 every few months.
Right. Me finding you.
Because, that's also they last a few months.
Yeah. They're just do the right thing. Don't be an asshole. Thank you.
Your cats will thank you. And now, taking us back down to Pittsburgh.
Yes. And into the segue from fangirling.
Yes.
Because this is right on the cusp. This is both things totally and 100%.
It absolutely is. Pittsburgh ranks third for cat ladies in the United States. Hi.
Yeah. What do you know?
Not like this podcast is a representation of that or anything.
Yeah, this
Pittsburgh
does not
cat
run
ladies?
on...
No.
It doesn't run on cat ladies at all.
So,
yeah. Yeah, I feel like we can get those numbers up. Come on, guys.
Give us more cats.
Give us more cats.
Like, I am...
Needs
Nick
more
is
cats.
not making a face.
Needs
I
more
expected him to be
cats.
making a face. Okay, now he's just shaking his head. Everything needs more cats. Needs more cats. Does it need more cats? It needs more cats.
Needs more cats.
Doesn't matter what it is. It needs more cats.
Yes.
Is it a cat? It needs more cats.
Totally. Have you seen kittens? Because I have.
Right?
That's the best way a cat can have more cats. Cats.
Yeah. More cats.
Yep.
Also, seriously, I feel like I've already mentioned this in like the week since we discovered it, but life hack: watch The Lion in your living room with your cat.
Seriously,
just do it.
It's brilliant.
Do it.
It's just so much fun.
Just fucking do it.
And very educational.
And if your cat is anything like mine, it will be the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
My cat, one, could care less because honestly, there literally could be a lion in our living room and she'd be like, yeah, what the fuck, who cares? The other one, though, she kind of watched the TV, but then was really interested in food.
And I bet I know which one's which.
Right? They're personalities. They're perfect. My poor little babies.
Kitties. Cats are the best. You know what else is awesome though? Emilia Clarke and Star Wars.
Yeah.
So
like the two things. How could things get better? Oh, I know.
Yeah. So we already have Donald Glover in the Han Solo movie, and now we have Emilia Clarke.
Yep.
So excite.
Yeah, I don't think it's been released yet who she's going to be. At least I don't recall reading that. But I don't care as long as she's in it.
That's legit. I mean, we're gonna see this movie anyway.
Yeah.
Just because it is a Star Wars universe movie. Like, we're gonna see it anyway.
Yeah.
And now the cast is looking good.
So good. Like, literally pretty good. That reminds me, we need to look into buying tickets to Rogue One.
Oh, come on. You already know we're not gonna see it together.
I know. Because I'm selfish. But I mean, we could go like at similar times.
Somebody has to see every movie the first time in 3D.
I'm an asshole.
Someone literally cannot watch 3D movies.
I'm an asshole. I'm very selfish.
And I'm broken.
And I will fully admit to my selfishness in this instance.
This is why you have more than one child, everybody. Don't have any or have more than one. Pick one.
Unless you want to have me as a kid. And I'm not even on the bad end of the spectrum.
I still like, though, when we did Galentine's Day earlier this year, a moment of 2016 that didn't suck.
Yeah, that's true.
And we were having this conversation, and Ashley's like, I'm an only child. I didn't turn out that bad.
Right? No, she's my first only child friend, and we get each other on a deep spiritual level about certain things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, oh no, fuck you, I'm going to do my own thing. Me too! So.
I mean, God, I wish I'd been an only child, but...
It's pretty sweet, guys. It's pretty sweet. It has its pitfalls, but it's pretty sweet.
So which one should we do next? Because we have a few fangirling pieces. You could win a walk-on roll to Orphan Black.
Yes!
So that's cool. That's just on their Facebook, if you want to just go to the Orphan Black Facebook. I would say I really need to enter into this, but how many times did I say that about the goddamn Mass Effect Andromeda thing that I never entered? So...
Yeah, we both really failed at our BioWare jobs.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we should try not to fail at this. We should both do it on principle now.
Yeah, like, you should submit a video of you doing something.
Yeah. I fully intend to enter this, because you know what? Why the fuck not?
It is going to be the final season, which is sad but not sad, as we discussed when we broke that news.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad that there will be no more Orphan Black, but it's also, like, not supernatural.
Yeah. Yeah, end it while it's still good. End it while it's still perfect.
Yeah. Like, it's still very strong. It can't possibly drop off that much in a season, especially in a 10-episode season. I'm sure it will end strong.
Yes.
True Blood.
Don't speak of that in my...
No.
With talking about Orphan Black.
Yeah, no. I mean, True Blood was kind of dropping. It then dropped, like... It went, like, little down, little down, little down, little down to poof in a season. Yeah. But, like... Orphan Black has been steady. There's been no drop-off thus far.
But I would really like to have a walk-on roll-on to it.
True story.
Hug Tatiana Maslany.
Hug her so much.
So much.
So the internets, going back to BioWare, are speculating that a new Dragon Age announcement could be on its way. It's been, Inquisition just turned 2.
That seems so weird. I feel like that just came out.
Right? Like, it really does. It really, really does. Inquisition just turned 2. And Mark Dara, the executive producer of the Dragon Age games, has been putting out some pretty quick words and stuff. Take a drink. Cryptic tweets of images with the only caption on them is question marks.
Rude.
Yeah. Like, one of them is like an image of, an Inquisitor's helm. Another one is a sword. There's some like stained glass murals. One is the fucking Kirkwall symbol. Then there's another one that's like the crest of the Commander of the Grey. And then there's another one that's just a picture of a chessboard with a rook on the e6 position, and that's all it is. So yeah, the speculations right now is that like this is leading up to an announcement of the next game.
Neat. Hopefully. We all need some good news right about now.
Yeah, I mean... Well, it looks like Andromeda is actually coming out soon for real this time. Like, I think they're saying spring now, but, like, the BioWare store is sending me email after email after email about pre-ordering it, so... I haven't seen, like, an actual, like, date, like, month, day date, but, like, it looks like... Because that was supposed to come out this year. But it looks like it's actually coming out for real this time. So, maybe now they will just be like, and now on to our other franchise that... we apparently only have 2 of now.
Right?
Like, they have other games. Just, they don't care about any of the others anymore.
Right? They have no need.
These are the franchises that make them money. So, and like, if you go on the BioWare store, there's a Dragon Age section and a Mass Effect section. That's it. There is nothing from any of their other games.
That would suck if you were a fan of the other games. But
I know.
Then you should just play Mass Effect and Dragon Age.
I know that their other games do still have, like, strong followings, but people just kind of accept it. So, like, apparently, like, Jade Empire has a very strong following still. I know nothing about it. I've seen screenshots, and you can tell it's a little older because the graphics do not look great.
Yeah.
But, like, I've heard a lot of people, like, getting into it, like, because of getting into, like, Dragon Age / Mass Effect and just being like, oh, a WarioWare game. Oh, shit, I actually really like this one.
Nice.
But, yeah, like, other than, like, Jade Empire and Baldur's Gate, like, I feel like they have other games, but I couldn't tell you what, aside from, like, the Knights of the Old Republic. But, like, I'm really glad the Star Wars universe, like, the Star Wars games have been taken out of BioWare's hands, because how do continuity?
Seriously, though, I can't even imagine. So much anger. So much anger.
You had a thing about Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Since we're now going to kind of start segueing in the other direction.
Right? I think this was, like, another one of President Obama's, like, bucket list type items of, like, I'm leaving. I'm going to do some things. Which, I mean, I can't wait to see more of. Basically, I figure, like, the closer it gets to January 20th, the more, like, wonderfully outlandish things he's going to do.
All the poor microphones he will leave in his wake.
Oh, I hope he does it for, like, every speech. Every speech he should just completely drop the mic and be like, bye.
It's still so sad now, that one, like, mean tweets thing, where, like, you know, he read off the Donald Trump tweet about how he was gonna go down as one of the worst presidents, and he's like, well, at least I'll have gone down as a president, and then he dropped the phone. Yeah. Like, that's still, like, I still love that he dropped the phone like a mic, but...
Right? He'll never be my president in my heart.
Nope.
Or my mind, or one that I follow. Anyway, so the real president, President Obama, named Ellen DeGeneres as the Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient. Which the Medal of Freedom is the highest civilian honor in the U.S. It is presented to individuals who have made especially meritorious, that's a word, meritorious contributions to the security or national interests of the United States, to world peace, or to cultural or other significant public or private endeavors. Other medal recipients of the will be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Robert De Niro, Bill and Melinda Gates, Tom Hanks, Michael Jordan, Lauren Michaels, Maya Lin, Diana Ross, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, to just name a few. So that's pretty awesome. And hopefully ruffled some feathers. Mike Pence, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, really. Yeah, by the way, everybody should go to my Redbubble. I made a Not My President shirt.
Yeah, it's
You should buy that.
Yes.
You can also get it on a giant tapestry.
Seriously, maybe that's what I should put in my yard.
I literally made, like, a super big image for the giant tapestry solely because there was a house, like, somewhere in this area, like, not too far away, that had, like, 3 Trump signs in their yard and then had a giant fucking banner on the side of their house. I'm like, you're an asshole. So then I saw the giant tapestry option, like, the image that I had, like, looked itty-bitty on the giant tapestry, like, in the preview, and I'm like, oh, I guess I don't really need there to be, like, a giant tapestry of it. Like, I'm sure nobody's gonna buy it anyway. But then I remembered that sign. I'm like, I'm still sure nobody's gonna buy it anyway, but I'm given the goddamn option, because if that motherfucker can have a giant thing, this can have a giant thing.
Right? Seriously, I want someone to buy it so bad. Hint, me.
Yes, that is redbubble.com/people/Juliana Bell. So yeah, and then the true segue we have going on here. Mike Pence went to Hamilton, and I don't know what he expected.
I'm just, every time I think about it, I just try and imagine him, like, how was he convinced to go to it, number one?
The internet has its theories, actually.
Yes.
That it was completely deliberate
to
draw attention away from the fact that the same, I guess, like, the day after, you know, when everybody was reading about it, was also the day that Trump settled his, Trump University lawsuits. So nobody was talking about that. Everybody was talking about Mike Pence going to Hamilton.
I see. So they're already starting that shit.
Yup.
Great. Great.
Bodes so well. But still, so that probably, like, we probably do know why he went. But it's still like, what the fuck did you expect, dude? Like,
seriously.
The whole theater booed him.
Yeah.
Which is also, like, by the way, A, completely justified, and B, not on the cast of Hamilton, they didn't do it.
Right. They didn't say, hey guys, Mike Pence is about to walk in the doors. Everyone boo. If you don't, you're ejected from the theater.
Yeah, and of course, but, like, you know, throwing his childish... Trump is, like, throwing a childish shit fit about it on Twitter, because that's what Donald Trump does.
Yep.
President-elect Trump is throwing his typical... temper tantrum on Twitter. Hashtag not my president.
Nope.
Yeah, although it's like, I love like he actually used the words like theater should be a safe space.
Right? Like
and of course then I just again love Chrissy Teigen, who needs a fucking safe space now.
Right?
Just thank you.
Seriously, everything she says is gold.
I love her so much.
Yeah, like, just no. He should be booed when he walks down the street. I want to be like the shame lady from Game of Thrones.
Yes!
And, like, walk behind Mike Pence and just be like, boo!
Yes. But of course, you know, even though, unfortunately, this probably was just 100% a distraction tactic, the internet has been having fun with it.
As they do. We all have to laugh through this pain. Somehow. Kind of.
Yeah. It's like, also, what the guy from Hamilton actually said was really as respectful as it could possibly have been.
Right?
So we are the diverse America who are alarmed and anxious that your new administration will not protect us. We truly hope this show has inspired you to uphold our American values and to work on behalf of all of us. This one American story told by a diverse group of men and women of different colors, creeds, and orientations. Of course, Pence left for that part, but because of course he did.
Right.
But, you know, there's also hashtag Name a Pence musical.
Yes. Which is nothing short of perfect. Horrifying, because most of them are pretty awful, cue apocalyptic music here.
Rent, but not to those people.
Right.
Annie, get your IUD before January 20th.
Yep. Right.
How to succeed in winning an election without having a majority of the votes. Anything goes if you're white, male, cisgender, straight, and Christian. Little shop that won't sell to LGBT people because it violates their misguided religious beliefs. Joseph isn't allowed to wear his Technicolor Dreamcoat in public anymore.
Yes.
The Grand Wizard of Oz.
I know.
Oh, a racist in the song. Snow White and the Seven Klansmen.
Right.
A funny thing happened on the way to the Muslim registry. Deporting Miss Saigon. My Fair Lady has no right to choose. Oh,
right.
These are just sad.
Right.
I don't have to ask if I can kiss you, Kate. Thoroughly modern misogyny. I like that one.
Yeah, that one I like, and I feel like they should make that one.
Oh, the too real.
Right?
Too real.
Right?
Also, though, Joe Biden tweeted a good thing.
Right?
Just about, you know, remembering Leela Alcorn. Because Joe Biden does shit like that because he's not the worst.
Right? Joe Biden is the opposite of the worst. He's the best.
Yes, and, you know, about not, you know, banning conversion therapy. You know, that thing that Mike Pence is, like, really, really into.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe Biden is not for that at all.
I actually saw, I saw it on Tumblr, but it was screen caps from Twitter. And it was, like, it was obviously, like, somebody just, like, submitted their story anonymously, and then this, like, Twitter tweeted it out. But it was talking about, like, this person that was actually in conversion therapy, and, like, they were talking about it, and, like, how just, like, how, like, apparently, like, it goes in stages, and the first stage is basically, like, training you to hate yourself to the point where, like, I think they couldn't even get into it because it was too, like, they couldn't get into the details of it because it was just too hard to talk about, basically, but, the long and short of it was, like, they almost encouraged suicide because at least then you wouldn't be gay anymore, and in the therapy group that they were in, 27 people killed themselves in 6 months.
That's just...
So, yeah, like, that was, like, the long and the short. It was like, I'm sorry I can't get into further details, but just know that it was enough to make 27 kids kill themselves in 6 months. Like, that's... Yeah.
There are no words, just...
So... Yeah. Like I said, Pence is now Meredith.
No. Seriously, doomed.
So this is why we are still gonna have our middle crown segment for the time being. So what do you know, Joe?
Oh wait, you forgot Betty White is priceless.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it does kind of follow on with this because it is more Twitter.
Yeah.
Basically, her response to the Hamilton thing was, it wasn't harassment, it was just dressing room talk.
Because fuck you.
Which I think every single time an actor or, like, makes a comment about any of this, that's what they should call it. Because I've seen so many people saying, like, these celebrities need to sit down and shut up.
Fuck you.
Right? It's just dressing room talk. Actors will be actors.
Works for me.
Right?
So what do you know, Joe?
Literally, my phone is being eaten up by Joe Biden memes, and I'm fine with it.
I mean, as you should be.
Alright. My first one. Biden. I tinted all the mirrors orange. Obama. What? Biden. He won't be able to see himself. Obama. Joe. Biden. He'll think he's a vampire. He would.
Is he not?
I mean, hopefully Pence will think it too, and then he'll stake him for being the devil.
But then Pence is president.
And then we only have one person to take out. I mean, someone. Not me, certainly not me, no, never.
No, we're not really going to do that.
No.
Neither of us could handle prison.
No.
Like, for as much as we like to think of ourselves as being badasses, we're not.
No.
At all.
No, I would miss my cats, and then I would just, no.
Yeah.
You got me right there. I'd miss my cats too much. The end. Can't go to prison.
And neither of us are slick. We would totally get caught if we even so much as attempted to do something like
Seriously. Surprised the Secret Service isn't here.
But we would miss our cats too much.
Oh my god, so much.
So my first one is actually Joe and Michelle. Michelle saying, you asked him about the Home Alone traps? Yup. And changing the doorknobs. He said no to that too. What about he said no to everything. They both pause, thinking. Michelle, maybe we should just stop telling him. Joe, you read my mind.
I love it. I love it so much, because you know she'd be completely okay with that.
Oh my god, right?
I mean, in my opinion, Barack Obama would also be okay with it, because who wouldn't be?
And also, though, Michelle Obama is also kind of the best, so...
I'm going to miss her so much. Like I said, I'm still convinced that they're going to run in 2020. We're going to have Joe Biden as VP again.
That would be so awesome.
Right?
Bring back the bromance!
Yes. Alright, my next one is Biden. I'm not going to give them the Wi-Fi password. Obama, Joe, Biden. I said what I said. I imagine he ends a lot of conversations that way, and I respect him for that.
Alright, and then this one goes back to being Joe and Barack. Biden, I left him a poem, vice presidential tradition. Obama, Joe, that's not Roses are huge, violets are bigly. I hope these 4 years go very quickly. Joe, that was beautiful. And I like that the image is like Obama like patting him on the shoulder, like they're both just smiling so warmly at each other like bros do.
Right. Alright. My last one for this week is Joe, I left a Kenyan passport in your desk just to fuck with him. Joe. Oh, and a prayer rug in your bedroom. He's going to lose it. Damn it, Joe. 'Cause I would do that. I would totally do that if I were Barack Obama.
Right?
Just to fuck with him, because it really would.
And then my last one. This is my favorite one I've seen so far of any of them. Biden, I replaced all the books with slow burn fan fictions. Obama, what? Why? Biden, I want Pence fully invested when he realizes it's gay.
It's perfect.
Oh, I saw one in my stash it's perfect for this week, so I'm just gonna say it anyway. Biden, I sent Pence tickets to Hamilton. Obama, Joe, why? Biden, just watch.
And we did.
And we did. So, then, more memes.
Right?
You crave that meme roll?
I crave that meme roll. My regular meme roll for this week is a post from text from last night, which I occasionally forget exists, and then I see a really good one, and I'm like, I love this.
Same. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this one is from a caller, and it says, self-care is breaking into NASA and launching yourself directly into the fucking void. Because
Legit.
where's the lie?
Mine is from Tumblr, surprise, surprise. Originally posted by BSTLs. Me judging big blockbuster movies. Ugh, again with these tired romance cliches. Come on, aren't we above this? This is gonna suck. Me reading fanfic. Opens the 700th coffee shop AU with unintentional bed sharing I've ever read. Damn, this is gonna be so good. Oddly enough, I've never read a coffee shop AU with unintentional bed sharing. Just gonna throw that out there.
Wow.
I actually still haven't even read a coffee shop AU, which is
Wow.
weird because those are really popular. But, you
Weird.
know. It's also weird because I've been super into AUs lately, but hey. You know.
Soon.
Right? Next fic I fall into now is totally going to fit that description, just coincidentally, just because.
You said it out loud and the internet heard.
Honestly. Mm-hmm. So, this has been another episode of Scenario Store News. If you would really want to be super, super awesome, we have a Patreon. Well, the entire Sinister Dreamcast network, in fact, has a Patreon, because every single one of these shows individually we have to pay out of pocket to make. And we do it because we love to do it. It's awesome. We love you guys. We have a lot of fun. But we are poor millennials, and we can use all the help we can get. So if you would like to help us out at all, we do have incentives. We're not just asking you for free money. Go to patreon.com/SDCN, as in Sinister Dreamcast Network, and go ahead and check that out. Another great way to help us out would be to go to iTunes and rate/review us. That would also be a big help. That could get our, numbers up, however algorithms work, push us forward to, feature pages, just get our name out there and, pay attention to us.
Yes, that's all we want.
So yeah, if you could do that, that would also be really super awesome. And then while you're there, you can go to that little search bar in the top right-hand corner and type in Sinister Dreamcast Network, and you will find all of the wonderful things that lie therein. Every Monday is Happiness is a Warm Gun. Every Tuesday is Toxic Volume. Every Wednesday, oh hi there, it's us. Every Thursday is the Insert Movie Reference Here podcast. Every Friday, the original flagship Sinister Dreamcast. And every third Saturday of the month is our spin-off Black Emporium News, which is basically this kind of ranting, but just about Dragon Age. So, for another episode of Scenario Store News, I am Juliana, becauseanders.tumblr.com.
And I'm Keerstan. You can find me at KAYTH1.tumblr.com. Alonzi.
Geronimo.
You have been listening to the Sinister Dreamcast Network. For more from Sinister Dream Productions, check out www.sinisterdream.com.